Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout using the July kits, and this is the fourth layout. And when I started July kit, I said that I was the member spotlight and I was going to do 5 videos. And Janet asked whether it was just going to be on the Scraptastic blog or not, and no, it's going to be direct. It's going to be here on my YouTube video, and this is the fourth one. So ever since the July paper selection, these are part of the 5 videos. So this is the fourth one, and this one is using the Either Way kits and the add-on. And I just have a picture here, and in one of my hauls when I came back from vacation, I kind of showed some of the stuff that I bought in the States. And there was a Bare Minerals outlet store where we went shopping, and my daughter convinced me to get the makeup from Bare Minerals. So I got my colors done, and this was the Get Started kit that I bought. So I just thought I would journal that because I absolutely love it. And I just wish I would have bought more. Like, I wish I would have bought the primer base the primetime base that you put on your face, because I went here and I ended up, it was for 2 little pieces I paid $60 here, and I paid $50 for that starter kit, and there was so much more. So, and I remember there was a facial not facial cream, a facial cleanser, and I remember that it was $15. Well, I can only get it online, and it's like $30. So it's like, oh, I wish I would have just, bought more stuff, but I'm happy with the stuff that I did get. So I just want to, journal a little bit about this and where I got it. So if we go again, I'm going to remember about this store and that I want to go again. So I mounted the photo on some peach cardstock. Then I just started cutting the pattern papers, and then I wanted to use that, I believe it's My Mind's Eye, but I did show all the branding strips at the beginning of the video, and I was too busy chatting, so I didn't really pay attention. But if you go back, I show the branding strips. So I'm going to use that pink and white stripe, and then there's a peach and white, and from the same manufacturer, and I cut a few pieces of that, and I'm going to use it as layers. Then there's this beautiful pattern paper with all these circles and different colors, and then there's some gold in there too, and I cut a couple of pieces of that. So I'm just going to layer the peach cardstock, then the circle cardstock or the pattern paper, then the peach stripe, and then I'm putting another circle pattern paper, and then the peach stripe under that. So just a bunch of layers. And then I started digging through the die cuts that came in the Either Way kit, and I just love these die cuts. So I grabbed a few of the big flowers, and one of them sort of had like black leaves, and at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to use that. But then when I looked at my picture, the case for the makeup is black, and a big part of the photo is black. So I thought, well, I want to use it, and then I can do my title in black also. So I'm just going to decide to go with it. And to kind of add more black to the layout, I decide to outline every layer, just so you can kind of see that, the polka dots, there's actually 2 different cuts of the polka dots, and the peach pattern paper with the lines, there's 2 of those, because then it kind of separates them a little bit more. And before I start playing around too much with the embellishment clusters, I just want the base of my layout down, and then that way, once I feel good about my embellishment clusters, I can just glue them down. And then I don't have to worry about, gluing down the big, the base of my layout and kind of messing around the embellishments. So if I feel good about it and I know, and I always just glue in the center anyway. So if I want to tuck more layers under there, I can do it. And that way I'm ready for my embellishments, but I can still add, things underneath. So this is where I decided that I wanted the different layers of the pattern, different but same pattern papers. So kind of going from circles to stripes to circles to stripes. And I kind of extended it so it went past the photo that way. And then I took out my Amy Tangerine letter stickers, and I think those came in a kit. Or did I buy those from, on my own and it's from my stash? I'm not really sure. But there wasn't any black letters in this month's kit, so I just wanted, because of all the elements on this, I just wanted a black title, black lettering title. So basically, I'm just putting the name of the store, Bare Minerals, and then I'm just going to add a few wood veneer just to finish off my title. So before I go any further, I'm just going to glue that big cluster of pattern papers down. And a lot of times, if I know what my title is going to be, I go with it right away. I just put down the title, and then I know where it's going to be. I like adding it on wax paper, then I can move it around. Now there was a die cut that came, it's an exclusive die cut that came in the kit, and it just says loving this, and I'm going to stick it to the side of the layout. Then there was another sticker from one of the sticker sheets, and it's just a tab with little hearts, and it's got gold accents. So then it's pulling in the gold from the pattern paper, the circle, and then I feel okay, I know that's where I want my title, so I'm just going to glue it down. And usually that's what I do. If I don't know what else I want to do, I just go and work on stuff that I know where it's going to be. And then while I'm doing that, I'm kind of thinking of what else I can do on the layout. Now I took out one of the wood veneers that came in the kit, and it just said hello. And so that's going to be part of my title. And then eventually I'm going to take out the wood veneer hearts, and I'm going to put a heart just in front of Bare. So my title is going to be Hello, Love, Bare Minerals. And then now I'm going to start gluing down the embellishments. So there's a few clusters that or a few flowers that I took out from the embellishment clusters or embellishment packs. And I'm going to put 1, 2 right beside the title, and the other one's just going to be on the bottom left of the photo. And then I'm just going to have another cluster to the right of the photo. And I just took out some stickers from the sticker sheets and sticker book. And one of them is a gold sticker again with a peachy heart. So perfect, totally coordinates with this layout. Then there's another sticker that says you are the best, and that too's in peach, so it really works out. So I'm just going through the kit and I'm pulling everything out that is peach and that is pink. So there was a few other little flowers in that die cut pack, and I'm going to put it with the heart. And I don't know if I'm totally off. So when I went to check to see if I was off frame, I ended up stopping the recording. So I just had to start it again. So now I'm just working on that bottom right cluster. And again, there's a gold sticker and some little flowers. And then I brought in some of those wood veneers, the heart wood veneers. And then there was little feathers too in the kit. And I just wanted to put it with this makeup, because literally this makeup just feels like it's as light as a feather, because even the like the concealer is a powder, then your foundation is a powder, and then there's what's it called? it's sort of a powder to go over top just to keep everything in place. And I've just worked a night shift and it was so busy, so my brain is totally dead. But if I want this to be able to go up today before I go out to work again, I have to get this voiceover done before I go to bed, and then it's going to process it while I'm sleeping. So I took out some of the enamel dots that came in the kit, and they were some that were in gold, so it was just perfect. And so I added it to all the clusters. I took out some of the buttons that came in the kit and I added those on the layout. Some of the ormolu little tag, there was one that was a little feather, and I'm going to put it with the bottom left cluster, and I just outlined the rest of the layout around the outside, and then I'm putting 3 little X's and kind of little dots just to add a little bit more a little something to the background so that it adds a little bit more dimension. I'm taking my India ink out again, and this time again I'm going to fill up that little eyedropper, and then I'm going to really put it up high, and then I'm just going to drop it on the layout, and it's going to make some huge splatters. And that's what I wanted, because I wanted some splashes of black on this layout, because there was so much black in the photo, and then there was so much black in the elements too, like in the flowers. And it's kind of funny because the one that's beside the one I'm doing right now, beside the gold heart cluster I'm showing you, it actually came out as a bubble. And then when I took something pointy, or I can't remember what I took, if it was one of my tools. Anyway, I kind of burst that bubble, and it literally kind of made a little splash with the black ink, and I thought that was so cool. And I think I took a picture of it at the end, so you can kind of see how it kind of, little splashes of ink, and I thought that was just so cool, and I wish it could do that every time because I really liked the look. So that's it. This was a super quick layout. It took about 51 minutes to complete, and here are a few close-ups of each embellishment clusters. If you want to see more close-ups, you can look in the description, and I have the link to my blog, and I add all these photos to my blog, and so that you can see the close-ups of each embellishment clusters. And also you can join me on Facebook, and the link is also in the description. So thanks for watching. Bye.